Hello, good evening. Matthey here from Balanced Digital Life. And in the nice spirit of being balanced, tonight I was reflecting on another thing, which is another dilemma of mine. Depending on who I'm listening to, which author or which movement I'm identifying myself with, I started to hesitate which one to follow. On one side, we have those who say that the better is the worst enemy of the good enough. And on the other side, you have those who say mediocrity and above average is a disgrace. Only outstanding matters, or the first is the best. Now, where do I find myself and where do you find yourself? Is it a dilemma for you? Can we non-stop apply any of those philosophies to different things you are pursuing and you are working on? Now that's the big question. It's a little bit like settling or setting priorities. Some things I think, and that's my philosophy based on those two different movements, on two different ways of interpreting where do you stop in the perfection, in the pursuit of perfection. For me, it's very much context-based, and to quite a big extent, it is the beauty in the eyes of the beholder type of reflection. Whatever is maybe good enough for me may not be good enough for somebody else, and he will talk it down, and vice versa. If I say it's excellent and only excellent matters, or even outstanding, that's the only way to go, somebody say, no, not at all. It's an overkilling and it's dilapidating, etc., etc. So my opinion versus other people's opinion changes the whole game. On the other side, depends on the context and on the work, what we are working on. Now, I was reflecting on what we've heard in the different webinars recently in the last 2 weeks. And I'm going back to the web creation because this is a common subject to most of us. To do a good website is important, but do we really sell through the website? Not at all. So what do we apply? Very pertinent for me because yesterday I stopped doing a lot of slight improvement. Good enough, I would say, provided YouTube advertisement carrying website is out there. It should be Google compliant, but not much better. And I looked into some of the website of the better performer affiliates within SFM, and of course they have some imperfections. So good enough in this case goes down. But when it comes to convert, when it comes to identify and relate to the speaker, I think this is the crucial moment where good enough is not good enough. Even outstanding, no, outstanding is fine. Outstanding, let's say excellent plus is the only way in order to have a resounding success or to make our voice be heard. So it's context dependent, and that somehow tranquilizes me. And probably it gives me another thing. Depends where I would like to be excellent, depends where I would like to develop, it depends where I would like to be perceived as one of the best. This is where I'm going to put my effort. And then it brings me another philosophy on the top of that, and it helps close the whole discussion, which is if I would like to be excellent really and achieve my goal, I need to pursue one single goal or one single objective at a time. Put all my energy, laser focus onto that. And in that matter, I should become excellent or even outstanding. And once it becomes a routine and it no more motivates me and I achieve what I desire through achieving it, and I become partly better and I become a little bit more what I want it to be, then I pass on to something else. So basically it means that it's changing. It's changing in depending on the eyes of the person, it changes depending on the context. It changes even for me depending on time. So that's my little 2 cents on the dilemma of mediocrity versus the better is the worst enemy of good enough. Cheers for tonight. Bye bye.